Watching out for the left.
Is it what?
I said I'm watching out for the left.
GT,
I gotta respond like that.
how was practice today and the chemistry among the players? Were there any lingering?
No, there was no lingering, no resonance from what happened last night. You know, the meeting we had, and practice was what it was. You know, guys came in. We talked about some offensive things we want to get better at, because obviously defensively we're playing well enough to win games. We just got to figure out a way to put more points on the board.
How would you, I'm sorry.
So that's basically what practice was about. We got up and ran a lot, a good amount actually. Got a good sweat in.
How would you characterize what happened last night in the light of what was reported in terms of you and Omri?
You know, brothers getting into it. You know, whenever you lose games, you're losing games, a lot of games, especially after the start we've had. You know, tempers flare, people are hot. And, you know, at the end of the day, the old adage is so true, winning cures all. So, you know, we had a team meeting, you know, some things were said, and, you know, some things happened. But at the end of the day, you know, we're brothers. We've known each other since we were rookies. You know, we at the end of the day, we came out of that meeting, guys as a team, coaching staff came out of that meeting on the same page, and you know, we're moving on from it.
You've been in a lot of locker rooms. You've seen a lot. I mean, how often is that something that, you know, just kind of happens?
I don't know one team that has, I would venture to say, you know, at least 75% of NBA teams that win championships go through something like this, or teams that compete at a high level go through something like this. I mean, most of us here probably have siblings. You know, you get into it with people that you care about, especially when it's something that you're real passionate about, and things that you know have you put a lot of value into. So, you know, it's the NBA. We're grown men. Guys really are passionate about the sport, passionate about what we want to do. Everybody's trying to win, and like I said, when you're losing, things seem a lot worse than they are.
Garrett, Chris Wallace told us there will be some discipline for the guys involved. Has that been communicated to you yet? And do you feel like that's a fair consequence for
Yeah, it's a fair consequence. You know, there should be consequences to people's actions, and you know, whatever discipline is handed down, I'm accepted. You know, no qualms.
Garrett, after so let's obviously winning cures all ills, but let's say the next win doesn't come for the next game or another game. I'm not wishing that, but if it doesn't, how do you guys
Keep
kind
pushing.
of build on it?
You just keep pushing, man. I mean, it's you know, the talk and all of that stuff is really out the window. You just got to find ways to try to win games at the end of the day. That's what we're here for, to produce and get wins. You know, no moral victories. So we're trying to go out tomorrow night against Brooklyn, get a win. Is what it is. It's not. We're not worried about the next 3 games, the next 2 games. We're worried about tomorrow night, and you know, we just got to keep pressing. Again, it's different if we didn't have the talent, and we haven't, and we didn't go on a stretch the first 17 games of the season where we were winning games, tough road games, tough home games. But we have the same people, and we have the same coaching staff. Nothing has changed. So it's definitely something that we're capable of. We just got to go out and do it.
Speaking of Brooklyn, what's the key to stopping that team?
They're fast. They're real fast, man. They gave us a run for our money. We kind of stole one out there the first game. You know, their 2 guards score a lot, and Dinwiddie and you know, the young fella
Russell,
D'Angelo. So we gotta do a good job of containing them. They shoot a lot of threes. We got to do a much better job of defending the 3 than we did last night, and you know, just play with more of a swagger, play with more of a confidence in ourselves on the offensive end, so we can try to get a win.
Anything else?
Best.